players come out and get a win against
Please
the
stay
team
behind
wanting
the
to
boards
get number one overall?
and the ropes for the safety of yourself
obviously,
and the players.
Confidence builder to win your last game going into the playoffs. And getting a lot of players playing time. That's what this season has been about towards the end here since the national team players came back. And I feel very confident going into the playoffs, having won in a way that we can build from. And Lisa Devanna hasn't played many minutes in the last few games. She's feeling a little bit tired from the World Cup, so today getting a 90-minute game. Great game, 2 goals. I'm so proud of her. I think that she's going to help us in the playoffs, and I can't say enough about it being hot. The other team being, ranked 2nd in the league, fighting for first place. It's just a great atmosphere. The fans stuck around after the lightning storm break. Just really proud of everybody.
Talk a bit about having your first game when you were just solely the coach. What was that like for you?
Coaching is stressful. It is. I enjoy having a little bit more control over the outcome rather than just standing on the sidelines. But the truth is the girls on the field did everything that they possibly could, for that win. I was an afterthought for most of them, and I think that, we're all professionals. We just go out, put a good performance on the field, and finish our chances. I think that's the difference between winning and losing with this team is we will create chances. It's just always going to be a matter of if we can finish them at the end of the day. That's going to put us over the edge or over another team.
You guys have Boston coming to town on Wednesday. What's the preparation going to be like?
Same as every other day. We'll take tomorrow off, get on the field for a Tuesday practice. Some players who didn't play might get out there tomorrow. From here on out, it's just making sure that players can potentially play 90 minutes. It's really tough only having 3 subs. And we believe that down the stretch, the more fit teams will have better chance of winning. And, we got 3 games ahead of us. That's our plan. We got the quarters, semis, and the finals, and we got to get through the quarters in order to get the semis.
Talk a little bit about Kristen Press. She's up for Rookie of the Year. How have you seen her grow in this past year with magicJack?
Well, I haven't been here for a lot of the year, but I will say that Kristen Press has impressed me. No pun intended. She is one of the clear finishers on this team and in this league. She puts herself in positions to score goals, and she hasn't scored in a couple games, but that's the kind of forward that you always play because she's due, and she's not going to go quiet for very long. I'm thrilled that she's had the year that she's had. Hopefully she can keep scoring goals for the future of this team, and especially in the playoffs.
Talk a bit about beating Philadelphia, knowing that you guys will want to see them in the second round and being able to beat them with not your top lineup.
Look, anytime you get a win in this league, you feel good about yourself. I call it the emotional roller coaster league because one week you're on top of the world, and the next week another team plays better than you, scores more goals than you, and you're down in the dumps. And the margin is so small between most of the teams that, from week to week, your emotions are up and down. And obviously we wish we had won last week. We rested a lot of players this week. Really glad that we got some rest because some of us have been playing from the World Cup to here, back-to-back games. And quite honestly, I think it's going to make a huge difference for Megan Rapinoe. I thought that her legs maybe ran out a bit for her this last game, so getting a full 90-minute game off is huge. And we just got to keep having fun. If we have fun, this team, I think, it's gonna be a big trouble to stop us. Thanks, you guys.